Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Equity Guys post-market video. My name is Chirag, and NISM certified technical analyst. And let's get into the view for today. So, looking at the view for today, guys, as in the post-market view for today, we can definitely see that during the market there was a little bit of consolidation that happened in the beginning when it went into a little bit more of a deeper consolidation, and then it did break out or break down towards the downside, and we did see a huge sell-off with Nifty closing at 25,950 levels along that side. If you're looking at it from a 15-minute perspective, we did see that the 15-minute low was actually broken first, and as a result, we did have a retest back into the range of this 15-minute candle, and then we again went back down here. So we're definitely seeing bearish behavior from Nifty, both in 5 and 15 minutes from what happened today in the market. Now, moving on to the daily time frame, we do see that we are turning back down just as we reach the overbought levels over here, and we do see this higher high formation being created over here as we have broken the previous higher high formation. So there will be a little bit of resistance. There could be a move back down. The move back down could be represented possibly with this fib here. If this is the higher high that is possibly confirmed with these bearish patterns on the daily time frame, we could possibly come down to even these 0.618 or 0.786, the golden ratio or the deeper golden ratio levels here. Definitely there. So looking at the weekly time frame too, we are definitely seeing that the weekly time frame is also on this uptrend, making this sort of double top formation here in the weekly time frame. So the double top formation here is a little bit of showing a little bit of resistance, as it should, because even when it comes to the oversold and overbought levels, we are at that overbought levels. But the monthly time frame is where it gets very interesting, because the monthly time frame is showing strong signs of bullishness, did try to break these higher formations here, and we are actually at the oversold levels going into the overbought levels, and pretty we're in the midway there. So there can be a strong recovery. If the candle closes really good, next month could be a very strong recovery for the Indian markets, definitely. But keeping that in mind, when we are looking at the hourly time frame here, we do see that there is a clear break of a trend line on the downside in the hourly time frame here, and in the 4-hour time frame also we do see a clear break here with an inverted hammer all the way at the very top here. So that is something that we definitely do need to keep in mind, that we might have shifted the trend down to the downside now. So this will be something where we might be expecting that retracement at the that we are supposed to get after the market has been going up. Now, looking at option chain is definitely bearish in nature here, because we do see buying in the money puts, whereas out of the money calls and in the money calls, which is on the left side, is definitely seeing a lot of selling. Now, one thing that we can definitely keep marked as a huge sort of resistance, because we are looking for the market to go up, take a resistance somewhere and come back down, is this 26,100 level, because the most amount of volumes are right there, and which is very important to keep in mind here. But definitely bearish option chain indeed, not really supporting a good gap up for tomorrow. But keeping that in mind, we do see that the American markets, they have not yet been opened yet, but they are seeing extremely good amount of buying here, and we can see the European markets also. They are open and running, and they are running in the positives over here, except for France CAC, where it is almost pretty neutral here. Moving over to the Asian markets are also seeing a little bit of mixed review. Hang Seng close almost 2% positive, but Nikkei close 2% negative, and Kospi almost break even here. So gap ups tomorrow are not looking very positive, but definitely more on the negative side for tomorrow. Maybe a possible gap down could be there. Nonetheless, new US futures are also running extremely positive. US Tech 100 doing extremely well with almost 0.9% positive here, but we have to see how they close tonight, because the US markets are also in somewhat of a downtrend with the overall behavior of the market. Overall, guys, Nifty again, we are expecting that little bit of retracement. The overall view for Nifty is definitely on the positive side, but as of right now, we might see that short term correction to make that higher low formation here. So somewhat of a formation where we can come down here to a higher low formation, and then move back up from here into the all time high regions is what we can expect from Nifty. But keeping that in mind, guys, this is just a view, this is just an understanding to help you guys trade and overlook on the market. Please do not trade this view, and make sure you guys go ahead and trade your setups. Hope you have a good day trading for tomorrow. Thank you so much.